I'm just going to read back through for you, and then that way you can hear like what was blocked and what was open.
Yeah.
So your earth chakra was blocked. Your root chakra is open. Your sacral chakra is blocked. Your solar plexus is blocked. Your heart chakra is blocked. Your high heart is open. Your throat chakra is open. Your third eye is blocked. Your crown chakra is blocked. Your soul chakra is blocked. Your spirit chakra is blocked.
Right.
Your universal and galactic chakras are both blocked. Your hand chakra is open. Your foot chakra is open. So those are good. Your ear chakras are blocked. You've got some emotional blocks that we need to work with today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Also am getting that you have implants. I also am getting that you're siphoning people's energy and you're sending out your own energy. So that's happening.
God.
So yeah, so we've got a little bit of work to do.
Yeah.
I'm getting a couple other things, but I'll get into those once we're working with the session. So
Yeah.
So because that's kind of like, oh, like it's a lot. Your brain's probably starting to think about it. How long have you been on your journey?
What you mean?
Like your awakening journey, and
since a child, since as long as I can. I was like about 5, 6 or 7, and I remember praying all night for the dead, for my ancestors, and it's always been on that journey since I was a child, and that's my life, and it's been really strange.
What's your ancestor heritage? What's your ancestry?
Irish, Celtic.
Oh. Yeah, I was told that I was Irish always when I grew up, but then when I did a DNA test, it came back Scandinavian. So I don't know, maybe they're one and the same. Like Norway, Sweden, and Switzerland, is that what's Scandinavian DNA is? So some kind of a mix. But I really like my mix is like pretty worldwide. But at the same time, I just found out that my ancestors activated me like back in 2012. And the awareness to it, like I remember it like it was yesterday. I was activated with drums that I was, long story. I'm going to have to do a YouTube video on it. But anyway, that activation, I thought it was when I did quantum healing hypnosis technique, when they first started telling me that I was going to be doing this healing work. That's when I thought that my awakening really happened. But they said, no, that wasn't it. It was when I heard the drums, and I was like, oh, I did not know that. So, I literally just found that out just this last week. So I was like, it's interesting how they, just like you said, like they don't want to freak you out, but at the same time, like learning your gifts and learning how to control them and use them. And I mean, look at how far we come into our journey before we are to this point where, we're able to get this clearing. But it's important because you're important to our group. And so I know I heard as soon as I saw your name, I was like, oh, I need to reach out to you right away. And then you started like saying some stuff. I'm like, yeah, I need to work with you. Like,
I feel very lost in it all. I don't understand what it's all about.
Yeah. Well, we're going to hopefully get some clarity today after we do some work and do a little healing for you.
So
let me go ahead and go through your questions.
Yeah, so one of the first questions is, what is my purpose for incarnating here? I don't,
Okay.
To know. What and how do I remove the blocks that are preventing me from working for myself? Because I feel like now I'm a nurse, and I feel like I just can't resonate with it, especially since the COVID. It's like I see through it all. I see through the system, the matrix, everything. It's like it's just I know I need to do healing, but in a different way. But so I don't know what's it's. I have a lack of confidence there.
Okay, so we'll get you some clarity on that.
I've got here, what are my gifts? Well, I know empathy is a gift. It's a difficult gift to bear. And I know that I see, but I don't know what the point of that is. And I've got here, one of the questions is, am I a seer, and if so, why? What like I've just said, what's the purpose of me seeing? Why do I feel and see these energies? What's the point?
Why can you see the energies?
Yeah, when I'm
and what are you supposed to and what are you supposed to do with that? And I mean, and if you're a healer, maybe you're supposed to help assist clearing those energies. So that'll be a question to kind of clarify on.
And it's like, I don't see them all the time in this reality, but I see that when I go on to medicine, I see them like I see them in my third eye, and I hear them I could. It was quite scary. Like,
do you hear your guide?
Do I hear my guides? Sometimes I hear guidance, but not as clear as I would like.
Okay. Let's see if we can maybe find out a little bit more about who your angelics and guides are.
My guides, yeah.
Or your ancestors, as the case may be.
I also had a visitation in my bedroom in the early part of this year. It tried to materialise in front of my bed, and I was like freaking out, like there was fear going through me. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and it was pulsing, kind of like quite large, but it didn't actually manifest. But I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was, but I've never had that before.
All right, maybe we can find out what that was. And then your mom is currently not doing well?
My mum had a massive heart attack in November of last year in Ireland, and she was in the intensive care there. She's recovered, and she's back here, but her heart rate started racing a little bit the other day, so I took her into the A&E, the accident emergency.
Gotcha.
She's better now. She's home now. But they're elderly.
Gotcha. Okay. So anything else, question-wise?
No, just about. I mean, I would love to be able to connect with my guides. I would love to get direction in my life. I would love to be able to get my life. I feel like I've been stuck in this 16-year cycle since my divorce, where it's like I've really had to trudge hard.
Okay.
It feels like in a desert, and I've had no direction, and almost like spirits kind of made me very insular, kind of made me draw into myself, which is great for this kind of climate, because you need that kind of stamina to be able to sit with yourself. So
right.
I'm doing lots of clearing on myself, a lot's coming up on my heart, through my heart.
Yeah. Well, right now, actually, before we even start, before I start to work on you, I think we have a lot of good questions to begin with, and then I can see the blocks we're going to have to work with. But I want you to right now just call in and focus on white lights in your heart space. And I'm just going to send you some energy now. Just before we even start, I'm just going to send you some energy and start to open that up and release. And I've connected with my Crystal and Skull Collective, and they help to raise our vibration. So they're going to just assist you with that, bringing you up gently. And then I'm going to go ahead and ask you to go ahead and get comfortable, and then we'll begin our session. Asking you to now travel through time and space and go to that location that we need to clear today. Tell me what you see.
It's kind of like a circle, but there's like loads of light coming through it. It's like kind of dark in the centre, but it's beaming like light, like from around it. Like I'm going down a tunnel. It's like down a tunnel, yeah.
Okay, so as you're currently in your etheric body, you can travel through time and space. So let's peek into that tunnel, gently bringing yourself into awareness of where you're at. What are you seeing around you? Are you In a body? Or are you observing?
Observing. Yeah.
Are you in a place in time?
I'm kind of like stuck in that tunnel.
Okay, let's go ahead and imagine that there's light coming from that tunnel. Going into the light, what color do you see? Seeing yourself floating on a cloud, drifting through the tunnel easily, gently.
There's green. I'm starting to see green.
And now coming through to the other side, just like it's a bridge. You know how to cross a bridge, just crossing the bridge to the other side so that you can see clearly. What are you feeling with that green light?
It's nice, but I just feel nervous.
It's okay to feel nervous. That's an okay emotion to express. There's nothing to fear here. You're divinely protected. We have white light surrounding us. Our angels and guides are with us. What does that green light feel like to you?
Feels warm. It feels like healing. Very healing. Healing.
Beautiful. Let's accept that healing light now. Let's just bathe in that green light. Feeling that healing coming over you, what your body needed at this time. Who's sending that healing to you?
The word angel, an angel.
Thank you. Does the angel want to provide its name?
Is it Ariel?
Ariel, beautiful. Thank you, Ariel. We appreciate your healing energy today.
Thank you.
Ariel, will you help when the healing's done? Let me know.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much. Ariel, is there a life that Yvonne needs to visit for clearing, or do we need to work with some more clearing of blocks first?
Blocks. They're going to hold my hands. I don't know who's holding my hands, but somebody's holding my hands, wants to hold my hands.
Okay, wonderful, because that's exactly what I was thinking of, is that I was going to ask them when you were in the tunnel to hold your hands so that you do not feel afraid, because you know that you are divinely protected by the angelic realm.
Yeah.
So what blocks do we need to clear at this time? Is that the implants?
Yeah, I'm seeing like an insect. I don't know why I'm seeing this. It's got like dark up.
Is that the entity that I was asked to remove?
I think it is, yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and, do I need angelic assistance with that? Is that why they're holding your hands?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and remove that now, asking my own higher self, Archangel Raziel, to step in and assist. Removing that entity from you at this time. Let me know when the work is done. And where do we need to send that entity?
To love and light. It says love and light.
Okay. We are sending it to love and light for clearing and for healing.
Yeah, it's going.
Why did it attach to you in the first place?
It wasn't mine. It just attached to me. It needed love.
Okay, so we're sending it off with love and light then?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Did it lose its life? Is that how it ended up attaching to you?
It said it died prematurely. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
So it didn't get to live out its entire life.
Yeah.
I understand.
Died prematurely.
Okay. Well, we've sent it off with love and light. What do we need to put into Yvonne's body to fill that space where that entity has left?
Compassion.
Compassion?
Yeah, compassion.
Anything else?
Strength.
Okay, strength.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that now. Filling in that space where the entity once was, where it's completely removed, and now completely filling it with compassion and strength.
Wow.
Let me know when it's done.
Yeah.
Thank you. I had that there were entities plural. Is there another entity that's currently blocking this body?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what you're seeing?
It's like it looks like a fish, but it's not a fish. It's kind of got like a tail, but it's like it's not. I don't know what it is.
Are these attached to you from prior lives?
It's saying yes. It's saying yes.
Is this from a galactic life that Yvonne has lived in the past? And so that's where the attachment came in from?
Yeah, that's closer to the truth. Yeah. Yeah, that's close. They said that's closer to the truth.
Okay. Does she need to maintain that attachment at this time for this life? For her highest and best good?
No, she doesn't need it. She doesn't need it.
Okay. Do we need to do any healing or activate any or send love or light or anything to this entity or healing before we release it?
It's saying gently release, just gently release it, just gently release it.
Okay.
Just gently release it.
And then will it go on to its next journey?
Yeah, let it go back from where it came from.
Okay, gently releasing it now at this time. Let me know when that's done.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What should we go ahead and put in the space? Where was it residing in her?
I feel like it's kind of like in the lower part of my body. It was like kind of in the lower chakras. It was there. It was like in the lower area.
Okay. And what should we go ahead and replace in that area now that there's a vacancy?
Jeweled light. I don't know what. I don't know what. It's like jeweled light, like
jeweled light. Okay, let's go ahead and send jeweled light. There's many different colors of jewels. It may be a sapphire, it may be a ruby, an emerald, jeweled light. Let's send that in now, whatever this body needs. Diamond light, possibly. Diamond jewels, opals, jeweled light. See that filling in now? Healing, clearing, further. Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, complete. Yeah, it's complete.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any additional entities? Can we check this body further, please?
Something on the spine.
Is that where the implant is?
On my spine, yeah.
Who put that implant there? And does she need it?
Oh. Okay. It was a reptile. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah, a reptile. Put it in my spine. No,
She does not need that?
no. There are
Okay.
several. There are several.
Several? How many?
5.
Okay. How do we want to remove these? And who's assisting me? Who's speaking? Am I speaking with your higher self or Ariel?
Ariel.
Ariel. Thank you, Ariel. How do we want to remove these, Ariel? Do we want to go at them one at a time or all at once? A big bang.
You have to cut them out with light, with a razor light.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and ask my dragon Quanon to come in and assist with violet flame. All right, going ahead and coming in at these implants now. All 5 of them, bringing in the rays of violet flame. Let me know when they are removed. I'm feeling some releasing.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been removed now. Yes.
Are they completely removed?
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and replace that with some healing energy. And what else should we add?
Fire. Fire.
All right, let's add some fire in there. Thanking the element of fire, sending that in now, filling that up. Use that beautiful fire energy, the cleansing. Tell me when it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Beautiful. Are there any additional implants residing in Yvonne?
Something on this arm, on my right arm, on my arm.
What's happening there?
It's like it's like they're not telling me what it is. It's like an energy on my arm, on this my right arm.
Okay.
I can't see it clearly. I can see it. I can kind of see it, but I can't see it like clearly.
Okay.
Like,
is that part of the cords? Maybe that's the extension of the cords in her body, because I know she's got cords that we haven't cleared yet.
Yeah, it's like something's going to come out in like this therapy. It's like I can't see it yet. I can't see it, but there's something on that right arm. Okay,
let's ask that energy to come up and give it a voice. Coming up your arm, across your chest and up to your throat, bringing that energy up, giving it a voice. Hello, energy in the arm. What's happening there?
Fear.
Fear?
Yeah.
Is that something that she put there, or is that something else?
Something I put there.
Okay. Is that something that she needs to hold on to anymore now that we've had this clearing session?
No. It's from when I was a child. It's fear.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and release that energy at this time, sending you with love and light, changing that to compassion and love. What else can we change that energy to from fear? How about strength and conviction?
Yeah.
Courage. I love that courage.
Courage, yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, that resonates. Courage.
Okay, let's change that now. Let me know when that's done and the fear is removed.
It's saying it doesn't want to go, but I'm trying to tell it it's got to go. It's got to go.
Do you want to send the energy away, or do you just want to transform it?
Maybe if it won't go, I can transform it. Yeah.
Because if it's something you created, then let's create it into something positive.
Yeah.
Let's create it into something to assist you.
Yeah. Courage. Courage is good. Determination.
All right. Let's change it now into courage.
Yeah.
Let's give it a color of light. What color of light would you love to give for it for courage?
For courage. Red. I think red.
Okay. Let's change that energy into red.
Yeah.
Strengthening it and reconnecting it with your being. Bringing it in, embracing it completely so that it is no longer separate. Anything else before we go to the question of the cords?
No, that's good.
It's good?
Yeah, good.
Wonderful. Let's go ahead and look at those cords now. I've got that she's sending them out and bringing them in. Can you take a look at those cords that are taking her energy? Is that from this lifetime?
Multiple lifetimes.
Multiple lifetimes. Why is she still attached to a past life? Should we trace that back and let's go ahead and take a look at what needs to be cleared there? Let's go into the Akashic records with permission from Lords of the Akash. What lifetime are we traveling to in time and space?
So in another dimension. A different dimension.
Another dimension?
Yeah.
What dimension are we in? Is it the 9th?
It's flitting from like 7, 8. It's going 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8.
And what happened in that life that we need to help assist with clearing today?
Somebody followed me. Something followed me into that dimension.
So they followed you from the 7th, 8th dimension into the 3rd, back to the 3rd?
Yeah, like the word I'm getting is I'm being tracked. I don't know what that means. I was being tracked. You're being tracked. Tracked as in like tracked, like watched and tracked.
Oh, I see. Do you need to be tracked? Are you supposed to be tracked?
Oh gosh.
I mean, you have sovereignty.
I escaped. I don't know where I escaped. I escaped and I was being trapped.
Who trapped you?
It's saying like, I don't know who they are, but they're like the Lords. The
Lords trapped you. The Lords of who?
The Lords.
Of what? Well, if you escaped, you must have needed your freedom.
They were like higher beings. I'm getting like there were Lords, like higher beings. And I escaped. And they were tracking me.
Well, on this 3D planet, we do have our own sovereignty. So let's take a quick look at your sovereignty and see if you need to have that cord attached anymore. Can we release that cord?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and release that cord then at this time. Bringing in white light. Let me know when it's gone.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What should we go ahead and put in its place?
Golden armor.
All right, golden armor it is. Adding that now. Let me know when it's set.
Set.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, there were other cords that were leaving her. What are those cords?
Trauma.
Trauma? Is that trauma from a past life?
Yeah.
Let's go back to that life and see what happened in that trauma. Was it a life here on Earth?
Yeah. All right.
What century was it?
16th century.
The 16th century?
Yeah.
And what was she doing there? What year was it?
It's like 1606, and I was in the water. I felt like I was in the water, and I drowned.
Oh, let's go back before that. Let's go back before that, before you got into the water and drowned, earlier in your life as a child. Are you a boy or a girl?
A boy.
How old were you before you got in that water?
When I got into the water.
Yes, when you got in the water is what I meant. My apologies.
12.
You were 12? So you were just a boy at that time.
Mm.
Where did you live? What country were you in?
Spain.
In Spain?
Mm-hmm.
What was your name, dear one?
We got Marcus or Marcus.
Marcus. Remember what fun you were having before that event happened? What was your life like? Did you have brothers and sisters?
Sisters.
Sisters?
Mm.
How many sisters?
2.
2?
Mm.
Were they younger than you or older?
Older.
Older? What were their names?
Antoinette, like Annie or Antoinette or something.
Antoinette?
Yeah. Sarah.
And Sarah?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Are you playing with them? Go to a day at a time and a place when you're playing with them.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We've got balls, like we're playing with balls on the ground, like rolling them on the ground. Rolling these balls on the ground.
Mm.
And running down a hill.
Are you laughing?
Yeah.
Are they all laughing with you, Antoinette and Sarah?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Feel that beautiful love. Remember what that feels like to have your body all in one piece. Because your body never dies, your soul has come forward and you're now living this life as Yvonne. So in your life as Marcus, you're now whole again, no longer drowned. Feel that joy. Do you live with your mother and father?
My mother died.
How old were you when she died?
6. I want to say 6.
6?
Yeah.
Marcus, did you know that because you're also in the etheric that you can reach out to your mother? Let's do that now and heal your little heart. Tell me when you see your mom. What does she say to you?
I love you.
Give her a big hug. And how about your father? I'm sure he's passed since too. Is that who took care of you when your mother passed?
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you see your family whole again?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Do they have any messages for Yvonne for this current life, for healing?
Be strong. And you will find your way. Be strong.
Is there anything else that's important from the life of Marcus? How did he end up drowning?
You're on a boat.
Were you traveling with family?
We had to go on a boat. And there was a lot of us.
Where were you traveling to?
Another country.
To where?
Another country.
Another country?
Yeah. And we were on a boat.
Which country were you going to?
Where were we going to?
Were you going to the Americas?
Somewhere that we'd be happy.
What was happening in Spain that you needed to leave to make you happy?
I don't know, I want to say like there was poverty, and there was like poverty and war, and there was stuff going on.
Oh, I see.
It wasn't safe.
I see. So all those souls that were on that boat, did they all go to the light?
No, I don't think so.
Are there any that we can call at this time to help with and ask the angels to help assist them to the light with receiving their bodies back and healing them and sending them back to the light?
Yeah.
Let's do that. See if they'll come.
Let's do that. Yeah. Let's get them.
Yeah, let's save them. Yeah. They may not have saved back in the 16th century, but we can save them today.
Yeah.
You're asking for angelic assistance?
Yeah.
And what are they saying? How many are coming?
There's a lot. 136.
Hundreds?
136.
136? Beautiful. Did they get lost because of the drowning?
Yeah.
Okay, let's let them go ahead and bring their bodies completely back. Completely back fully. Sending their hearts love and light. Letting them once more feel their wholeness. And asking Archangel Michael and Archangel Raziel and any other healing angels that want to take these souls to assist them back to source. Marcus, that's beautiful work you're doing. Did you ever imagine?
I just remember a little girl. I was in the water. I just like holding on to stuff, to this bundle, and I was scared.
Oh, can we speak with her now? Let's go ahead and bring her back now and give her hugs. How does that feel? Is she there?
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's okay. It's okay.
She doesn't have to be afraid anymore.
No, she doesn't. Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And how is she now? Does she want to say anything to you?
Yeah, she's calm. And she said thank you.
Aww. Tell her you're so very welcome. We love her.
Love you. She's been there a long time. She's been there a long time.
Is she now back home?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Beautiful. That must be such a relief for you as well.
It's good.
And how are you feeling? How is your emotional body doing now, Marcus?
It's good. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good.
And the 136 souls, how are they doing?
Great. They're happy.
They're all happy?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's good. We're all happy.
wonderful. Let's go ahead and celebrate for a moment in their joy. It brings me great honor and great pleasure to be able to send you back to the light to assist you at this beautiful time and place and moment. Although time does not exist as we know it in a linear manner. Please go back to the light with our love, our divine love and blessing. Thanking the angels, the healing angels that came and assisted us today. And thank you for your bravery and courage today, Yvonne, for assisting Marcus in your past life.
It's good.
Is there anything?
I can see them going. It's really nice. It's like the light. It just closed and they went.
Oh. May God's peace and love be with them always.
Yeah.
Marcus, are you ready? Are you ready to also go and we can release that cord from Yvonne?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, dear one. Be gentle and enjoy your growth for your next life.
Okay.
As Yvonne, and come back and reconnect with her as her current self.
Thank you.
Yes, you're so welcome. Reattaching that fractal, and let me know when that's fully incorporated with that healing. Ariel, are you still assisting me?
Yes.
Thank you so very much. Let me know when that fractal is brought back in fully.
It's done.
Just beautiful. What other work do I need to do for her at this time? I know that she's asking about her gifts.
Yeah.
She is empathic. And with that, I know that we need to teach her how to protect herself. One of the manners that I've done is imagining an orb of light around the body, glowing neon. And whenever you go into a room or you're feeling other energies or pressures up against you, or you're maybe going into a large crowd, you can put this ball of energy around you before you go in, and then things are not able to access you or press through unless you're asking for or allowing at that moment. So this will provide you with protection with your empathic abilities without lessening them.
Mm-hmm.
Ariel, what color light should we use for her neon protection orb?
Gold.
Gold?
Yeah. Gold. Gold.
And what's her best method to use this?
A cloak.
Like a cloak?
Yeah, a cloak. A cloak.
So all she needs to do when she walks in a room is just imagine her hands to her shoulders, buttoning up her cloak at the throat, and then the cloak will be protecting her. Is that correct? With the complete orb that surrounds her when she places that imaginary cloak on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Cloak of protection. Beautiful. Does the cloak have a color? Gold, right?
Gold. Gold.
Thank you. What was the purpose of her incarnation for this life at this time?
It's a healer.
She's a healer? Is that why she's in the nursing field?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is most of her work actually in her day job and not what she may be thinking of as her spiritual job? Because she's saying that she's feeling a bit tired. Is that because of all this extra work that we had to do and clear today?
been healing like lost souls in the hospital, people that have been lost souls.
And that's warrior work, isn't it?
Yeah. Some are young, some are older, different ages.
And is there anything that she can say or do? Is she there at their end of life? Perhaps she can send them off with a blessing?
Some have been wandering around, and because they haven't passed, and they kind of like attach themselves to me.
Can we set it up? Let's work some magic here. Let's have those. Let's have her put her cloak on when she goes to work, and when she goes to work, let's have those lost souls find the trim of it like a bright light. And when they find the trim of her cloak, they're attracted to it. And as they come to the cloak, instead of attaching to her, have them reach the cloak, and then let's have an angelic assist to help them find the light. Will that work?
To come to the cloak, and that will guide them to the light.
Yes.
Yeah. Instead of attaching to me, I can't carry those souls.
Yeah, and then that way, if they're lost and they can't find the light, that will bring them to the light.
Yeah.
Does she need to also have that cloak on when she sleeps?
Yeah.
Maybe this cloak should just be an evergreen cloak.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's just make it an evergreen cloak, always a part of her.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Safe.
Wonderful. Will that assist with a lot of the fear that she's been bringing into herself?
Yeah, it will.
Beautiful. Another question that she had was that she was looking for clarity. Is she still to remain in the nursing field?
The nursing field. In nursing, the time is done. The time is done.
What will she be moving to next?
Healing. But I want to say, I remember energy in my hands when I was at work. In the palm of my hands, and I was told that there was energy coming through here.
What is that energy? Is that magnetic energy? Or is it universal energy?
Universal energy. It's not my energy, it's coming through me.
So when we opened up her hand chakras?
Yeah, that's what happened. They opened up.
They're opened up now, and she can use that gift?
Yeah, it's open. It's
beautiful.
Open. It's like removing energy, like dense energy, moving dense energy off people, moving dense energy. So, like things that attach, to remove those energies off people.
Gotcha. Similar to what I'm doing in a different manner.
Yeah.
Is that why she has the seer gift?
Yeah. I think I'm feeling that I will see the energies when I'm doing the energy work, but not like every day, like I'm walking around seeing it.
It's with focused intent, correct?
Say again.
In focused intent.
Yeah, like when I'm working with somebody, I'll see it, or if I'm with somebody and I'm talking to them, I might see the energy, be able to help move this energy away.
Is she familiar with working with energy and getting permission?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Work I've done. It's work that I've done before.
Perfect. And who, we already know that an angel that she works with is Ariel. Is Ariel one of her guides?
Me and Michael. I know Michael because I know Michael is there because I saw Michael. I've met Michael. I met Michael.
Beautiful. And your ancestors that are assisting?
Trying to see my ancestors.
Okay.
Thinking about herbs and plants and stuff.
Okay.
Something about herbs.
Do they want you to start to work with that more?
Yeah, and I have already. I don't know much about stuff, but I make things. I make medicines. I make things like a medicine for the heart. I made out of hawthorn, and it's like that. I feel like they want me to do more of this. I won't when I have the ability to grow stuff and that. Like I can make herbs to help people. Herbs.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you for that information. Is there any other information that she needs? We were trying to find out what happened with her chest infection, the visitation. What was that? Was that just entities showing up because she was open? Let's look at the chest infection first, maybe.
I was being attacked.
Okay. Is that what I'm currently experiencing with the sinus infection, or is that release for Gaia?
That is the attack. That's the attack. You have sinus infection.
Yeah.
I do.
You do too?
Yeah. It's
currently?
Going now, yeah. I've been off with it, off work with sinus.
Me too.
Yeah.
Was that an attack?
Yeah.
Were we both being attacked?
Yes.
Because of this session?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Can we release and heal anything that is still holding on? Is that attack still happening?
Yes.
Who's attacking? Dark energy?
Dark energy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this dark energy is around light workers. That's what came to me in my bedroom. We must be aware that these energies are around and will be attacking us, but we are sovereign and we have the power. We have the power to move these energies away. They have no hold on us. We have the power.
All right. Well, I already know my power, so we're just going to send that off right now. That's gone. We're bringing in Archangel Raziel's powerful healing, clearing your sinus infection, and now clearing my own.
Wow.
That attack, those powers are not strong enough to keep us down.
No.
They wanted to stop the session, and they were absolutely unsuccessful. and release.
Yeah. And I think they were attacking my mum. I know that I know there's attacks going on at the moment. I need to step it up.
Let's go ahead and remove those energies from your mother at this time. Pulling your mother's higher self in and removing all that negative energy that's attacking on her as well. And the same thing with this negative energy in my household right now, removing all of that. Bringing peace and awareness, bringing white light.
Amen.
Bringing clarity and calmness. And I now bring in Galactic Reiki to heal any of the bodies, removing any energies or dark energies that may be nearby, cleansing the homes, the communities, the cities, the villages, wherever we walk. We clear as we walk. We are the light workers.
Yeah.
And it is done.
It is done.
Thank you for your assistance with that. Is that your first healing work?
Yeah, like that. Yeah. It's, oh my God. Yeah. I'm having to. It was quite frightening to see this energy, and I was a little bit scared.
Yeah. Now, the other thing, too, is not only recognizing your own power that you can remove that energy, but also going forward, knowing that all you have to do is ask Archangel Raziel. He will be there. You can't even blink a second. You won't even be able to take a breath, and he will be there to assist and remove any dark energies, especially if you're seeing them like what was happening during your shamanic journey.
Right. So
He will come and assist, and he'll know whether they need to be removed or cleared.
All right. Okay. Because I always bring Archangel Michael in, but Raphael.
Yep. Raphael has sword at the ready if needed.
Okay.
And Archangel Michael is certainly head of the army, and he will be there for protection at any moment. But trust what you hear, whether you hear Michael or Raphael, but know that you have more than one tool in your bag, and that you are a creator. You are a creator, and you have the ability to do this as well, and understanding who you are in your wholeness.
Because like when I was in Peru, there was a lady there from Egypt, and every time we went to do ceremonies, she would attack me verbally, and I knew I wasn't talking to her. I was talking to this energy.
Yes.
But she wouldn't let the energy go. The energy, she just wouldn't let it go, and she left with that energy. She didn't receive the healing, and I told the shaman, I said, she came here, but she's gone with it. It's still there. But she always attacked me. And she wanted to put her hands on me to heal me. She wanted to physically put her hands on me, and I said no. And then a couple of times her eyes rolled back, like at the table, and she collapsed on
possession,
and stuff like that. It was quite.
So you were being guided. They were trying to assist you. It's just interesting that we're all coming to our heightened knowing at this time, and that's because we are winning, and the dark is pushing at every aspect of us that they can to try to keep us down, but they can't do it. So they cannot do it.
I'm getting less scared of it now because I saw different things in Peru and different energies, and like I had my bed when I slept in the Tambra, it started rocking. The actual bed was like I was under variation, but the bed was rocking, and I was by myself, and I thought, that's it, I'm going. So I got out of the Tambra, and I ran down to the Maloka, and there was an Egyptian guy there who I kind of like, we were on the same kind of page, and he said, listen, you stay in my room. He said, I'll sleep on the floor, you sleep on the bed, and each time these energies, like I got stronger and stronger, and now I feel like I can.
You're a powerhouse now.
I feel like I can, be a bit more commanding.
Yes, absolutely. So let's take another quick look at if I had finished removing all the cords from your body, cords in and cords out. Are they all gone?
Is there something around my head?
Something around your head. Let's take a look and see what that is. Is that from the sinus attack still?
It's like I'm seeing like a kind of a disc. It's like a kind of like, you know, like a UFO type thing, but it's like a kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's got lights, but the lights are off underneath. But
What is that doing?
it's scrambling my head. It's trying to scramble my head.
Who's putting that there? Is that the dark side trying to scramble, or is that galactic?
It's galactic. That's galactic.
Does that need to be there to scramble you?
No, it's not. It's not helping.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and remove that at this time. Sending it back to whoever is trying to interfere with the light workers. Ooh, that's a lot of energy right there. Goodbye. Goodbye. It is done?
Yeah, because I can see light now. I feel like there's a lot of light on my head.
Beautiful. And does she have a galactic connection? Is any of her guides?
Yeah.
Is she a galactic?
Palladium.
Palladian?
Yeah, Palladium. Telepathic.
Telepathic?
Yeah.
And that's why they were trying to block you from your gifts.
I've been blocked, yeah, on the head a lot. They go for my head.
I noticed almost this whole session you've been pressing on your head, rubbing it like you had a headache.
Yeah, that's where
that was them trying to block.
I never realised, but now I do. That's where they go, on my head. And that's why with my depression and everything, that makes sense now.
So now that you have that cloak of protection, let's go ahead and add that so that the galactic block no longer has access to you.
Yeah.
That golden cloak also protects from any galactic blocks.
Yeah.
Does your Pleiadian guide want to give you any guidance at this time? A name, perhaps?
Oh. The name that could...
Trust what you're first here.
Sasina.
Safina?
Sasina.
Athena?
Sasina.
Beautiful. And can you see her?
Yeah.
What does she look like, please?
Beautiful. Really beautiful.
Thank you, Sasina, for coming through today.
Beautiful, long hair. Thank you.
And how is the best way you're telepathic, so you should be able to easily connect with her then. Is that bridge and wire open clearly now?
Yeah, more so, yeah.
Let's brighten that connection. Sasina, would it be possible for you to describe to me a little bit about the galactic skulls that I work with?
They are from another time and dimension. The value is of the highest. They can move through time and space, breaking through blocks.
I called them in to assist me today. Did they assist?
Yes. And beautiful gems to work with, beautiful. They warp. They can warp time as well. They can travel, clear, assist you to to the highest, you will continue. It's like you can continue to work with them, and the power is limitless because it continues to increase as you work with them. You continue, you go in steps. So the more you connect with them, the more they will give you, and the more you will be able to learn how to work with them more and more and more.
Okay. And do I have a galactic guide that I will be able to hear, similar to how you are assisting Yvonne?
Yes.
Am I able to know who that is at this time?
You have a galactic guide. The name is Satorian.
Is that a female guide?
No, he is not. He is male.
Yeah, I didn't think it was female.
Satorian.
Is he making?
He's very strong. Energy is like really strong energy.
Yeah. Is he working with Draeger?
Yeah, he's not Palladian. He's something else. He's maybe it is.
So, Draeger is one of my crystal skulls. He has recently come to me, and he's kind of taken leadership over my crystal skulls.
Yeah, and this Satorian is strong, very strong energy, very I want to say like he has wings. It's like very strong. I can't see his face, but I can see his body, and I can see that these wings.
Is he Arcturian?
Yeah, I kind of want to say he's like Arcturian. He's not Palladian
or Assyrian.
No, he's not Assyrian. No, Arcturian or
Orion. Oh wait, Cassiopeia?
What? Sorry.
Oh wait, Fendorian. I've got a couple of them that keep coming through to me. Fendorian or Cassiopeia? Cassiopeia? Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Andorian.
Lyran? Andorian. So not Arcturian, but Andorian. Thank you. Pardon me for sending all those different messages out about potential for galactics. How does he assist me? Is he helping me when I'm working with all that galactic light language?
Your work is not just on here, this dimension. You must travel like to other dimensions, and you cannot do this without assistance. So they travel with you, Satorian and the guides that work with you, specifically the galactic ones, help navigate you through to where you need to be to do the healing.
So I am healing in other dimensions. I had a feeling because I know that the dragon, Quanon, that I work with also assists with working with multiple dimensions as well.
Yeah. Your work is not... Your work is on this dimension, but you're healing in other dimensions to heal this dimension. And you can't go there without the help of us, of the galactic.
The galactics. Thank you, Satorian. I appreciate that information. And thank you very much, Cecina.
They're warping the space to be able to get you there. So it's been warped so you can get to where you need to, and they're able to do this.
Is that why I also have part of building the galactic grid?
Yeah, it's all connected, and they know to. It's like a maze, so they can take you through. They can take you through, and they have you're being given knowledge which is being developed as you're developing. And the tools that you're being given as well, you're being shown tools, like you said about the schools. You have other tools that you are being given as your abilities increase, but they are working with you.
Thank you for that information. That's very helpful. I know that I've been waiting for this month to come for the hearing, for me to actually hear the galactics in my guides. I hear them telepathically, but it feels fuzzy, like I'm not really sure who I'm speaking with. When does that clarity kick in?
The energy at the moment is dense. We feel the rise, the fall of the energy.
Yes.
And this is why you feel fuzzy, like it's not clear, because the energy is erratic at the moment. As the light energy starts to become stronger on this earth, the transmissions, the channeling will come through clearer. Please be patient. I'm sorry. Please be patient.
Okay.
And coming through. It is coming through. We're trying to bring this energy through. We must understand that this energy is up and down. It's difficult. It's difficult.
Okay. I will continue to be patient and continue to work with as many people as I can to help brighten their light. Because as I brightened her light today, we had 136 souls whose lights we brightened. Which gives me the chills to think about how amazing that is.
Yeah.
Just tremendous. So I thank you for that information. It's been very helpful to me today. And also knowing that I'm traveling and assisting other dimensions, I'm very honored to do that work. And I thank all my guides.
I said that you're honored, but we chose you. You're chosen.
Thank you for choosing me. I am the chosen one.
I'm honored to work with you. Honored to work with you, and honored to work with you.
Thank you. Is there anything else that Yvonne needs to know at this time? Does her higher self need to come through to give her any messages?
To trust her gut instinct. It will navigate her through. To trust when she feels things aren't right or an energy isn't right in front of her, to know to go the other way, and to really start to trust herself. It's important.
Beautiful. Are there any notes for her regarding her health?
She needs to rest more. Yeah.
Yeah, I resemble that remark. Does she have access to any DNA upgrades at this time? I know she's gone through a lot of healing today. I don't want to overdo it for her, but let me know.
We can give DNA upgrades. Yes.
Okay.
Be good.
Let's go ahead and do that now, and then please let me know after what you assisted her with. And also if I replaced all the, after we had cords removed, if I replaced all that I needed to replenish her.
Yeah.
Thank you. What did she receive today?
Light around each cell in the body, a little bit of light, like an energy light around each cell, to help with the vibrational shift that's going on in the planet. So it will be a bit calmer for her because she's struggling.
Gotcha. Is that something that's happening with me as well?
Every light worker is struggling with this.
Can we send that to myself and our light workers group as well, please? That same activation?
Absolutely. So be it done now. Yeah, absolutely.
So be it.
Yeah, so be. No, as above, so below. No. Every cell. This is to help with the energetic shifts so that we are able to stay strong and rooted and able to navigate this energetic shift.
Thank you.
We're going through a lot at the moment in our body. Physically, it is difficult for some people, some more than others.
Thank you. I'm feeling that energy now. And as we are all connected, our hearts in the Lightworkers group, sending that with love.
Seeing that go through. It's like a grid. I'm seeing it like that. The hearts are light on each person, and I'm seeing this connection.
Beautiful. How is she doing? You gave her some DNA upgrades. She got light around all of the cells, and then we in turn gave that to all of our light workers group.
She's doing well. she's a bit surprised because she didn't think it was possible, but she's doing really well. She just needs
fantastic. Is there any additional guidance that you wanted to give her? We started to ask about her health, and that's when.
Yeah, she worries a lot. She worries. Needs to learn to trust.
When I removed the cords and we detached those cords, did we leave any open space that we can remove and settle that worry down? Let's give a calmness, a peacefulness, an understanding, and tapping into that heart space and trust. Is there anything that I forgot?
No, just peace.
Okay. Let's absorb that into the body now. I had a question. I had a dream the other day, and I posted the photo, so I'm sure that Yvonne saw it too, and I believe it's the Snake River. What was that message for me or for the group?
Energy is coming up through. Where is that? Where is that photo?
I dreamt it. So my higher self sent it to me as a photo. Mm-hmm. And then when I awoke and was looking through Facebook, it was almost the first image that showed up in my feed. And I was like, oh, that's the picture. So I was trying to determine what the message is behind that, because I recently had to do code work where I went to South Dakota, collected some codes, and then I'm bringing them back here to Lake Michigan. And then I had the feeling that I was supposed to travel there as well, but then I realized I can do it in the astral. So when I checked, I thought at first it was the Grand Canyon, and then it came into my mind that it's the Snake River. And then somebody said the Snake River is Idaho. So I'm trying to find out if I'm supposed to be doing some grid code work, picking up and dropping off codes to Idaho at the Snake River specifically. Is that known to you?
No, but the word or the where it was coming through to me is California.
California?
Yeah. Where is that in relation to there?
Yeah, I don't know if it connects or whatever. I'll have to check in, and maybe that's because of the fires. I've been thinking about doing healing work there, and maybe that's how that all ties in. I don't know. They like to give me puzzles, keep me guessing.
There's energy coming up from it. That's what, when I first looked at it, it was like almost like Mother Gaia, like, you know, opening, and the energy coming up through the water. But the word that what came through is California. That's
Okay.
That was the, you know. In fact, I don't know where that photo is, but, or where.
Yeah, I mean, I don't either. I just, like I said, the image it was in my mind, and then it showed up in my feed, but there was nothing that described or said where that was. So yeah, I don't know. But maybe it's one of those rivers that kind of like travels through the state in multiple states, and that's where maybe that energy, maybe it's release energy. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't know if my higher self was trying to give me a message, or my guides.
Energy.
That
water carries energy. Water carries codes, doesn't it? And energy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So maybe you've got to put some codes
to drop off.
Yeah, into the water, and let the water take the codes.
Okay. Yeah, I figured there was some kind of a code exchange that I needed to do. I just didn't really know what. But because I had recently traveled to South Dakota, I know that my ancestors, like I said, I just discovered that I had been activated there. So if that was the case, then that meant that I also that I was now at this point, because the last time I was there, I didn't have my abilities. And so this time I was able probably to get more codes that I wasn't able to receive from a prior visit.
Yeah, I feel like you've got to place the codes into the water.
Okay. I will do that with intent during our meditation today.
And then let the water carry the codes, and it will, you know, bring healing. And, you know, Mother Earth really needs help. I mean,
yes,
you know, our help.
And actually, you know what? Let's not wait for the meditation. Let's just do that now. Let's just bring those codes.
Yeah.
Let's just do that now. Codes that I physically picked up, brought into my body, I now transfer into Mother Gaia, into all the waterways necessary. She's been sending me various images, and now I deposit those codes into her now, those healing codes going into her now.
Okay.
Sending joy, love, release, peace, freedom,
Yeah.
light. It is done. It is done. It is done.
It is done. It is done.
Thank you. Thank you, Source.
Thank you, Source. Thank you.
Can you connect with Mother Gaia?
Yeah.
What does she say? Does she want us to know anything?
Our footprints on her are welcome.
Repeat, please.
Our footprints on her are welcomed.
Thank you. Thank you for your loving, nourishing self.
And she knows our struggle and the battle that we are in. And all we have to do is, when we feel we wobble, we just reconnect with her and she will support us.
Thank you. That's beautiful.
And it just reminded me of something that I read last night. Not read, I was listening to a lightworker talking. And she said that if we stand and we rock, so when we inhale, we rock back. And when we exhale, we rock forward. And we keep rocking, inhaling, exhaling, and eventually just, so it's a very slight rock. And then you find your center point, your sweet spot, the sweet spot where you feel connected to the earth. And then that will help when we have those days where we feel anxiety. That's what we need to do to like connect back into the earth. And it's
rocking.
It's a tool that we can use, she said. So we stand, we rock, inhale, rock back, exhale, rock forward, and it just gradually you reduce the rocking until you are at a point where you find your own sweet spot and connect and feel the light energy connect down into the earth and the earth connecting with you.
Wonderful. Should we use any kind of color when we're doing our rocking? Just white light?
White light is enough. The column of white light down, especially down through the center of the body, just down through the center, keeping everything in alignment, just down through the center.
Thank you so very much for that tip. I will share that with my media feeds, and I'm sure many others will as well.
Yeah, it's beautiful. If I can find the clip, I will send it to you. This particular light worker, that she's trying to give some tools out to people to help them.
Wonderful. Are there other things that we need to share as well that we're not currently sharing?
The other thing which I've been working with, and it was given to me. I didn't realise what was happening, but I do more now. I have a lot of pain in my heart, and sometimes I get a lot of anxiety. And what I'm told is that this article I was reading, I don't know if you've heard of him. His name's Michael Brown. And he talks about alchemy of the heart, and that all humans are dealing with anger, fear, and grief. And we've handled anger, fear, and grief in the mental plane, in the brain, and we run from it. We drink alcohol, we take drugs, we say, oh, I'm not dealing with that. I'll make myself feel better and go shopping, get clothes, do this, do that. And what he is saying is that, and it's very shamanic in origin, is that when you have the anxiety or the fear or anger or rage or whatever emotions coming up, to actually bring that emotion into your heart, into the chest area, and open your eyes and sit with it. So it can be really painful. You might want to reach for the phone and you might want to talk to somebody because you want to avoid it, but don't do that. Sit with that pain, sit with that rage, and breathe through it. And you may have some physical sensations, but it may, if it's a very big thing, it's going to take maybe 2-3 days to work through your body. If it's not a big thing, it might take an hour or whatever. But you don't sit there all the time, but you're as much as you can, you sit with that pain and let it come through. You meet your shadow. meet that darkness within yourself, because that darkness is part of who we are. We are dark and we are light. We're like yin and we're yang.
Right, right.
And if we reject it, it will come after us, you know, and become stronger. It's a bit like, it's the inner child work.
Near my heart, like on my chest. And I didn't know if that was congestion because of the sinus infection, or if it was release that was happening after doing the meditation.
No, it's release. And yeah, at the moment, because of the compression of the COVID and all this things that are going on globally, it's compressing the energy and it's forcing us, especially lightworkers, to really do this internal work. And we have to do it because we can't raise our vibrations and get to the fifth dimension if we don't do this clearing. So it's going to come through the heart, because this can't be met with the mind. It has to be met with feelings.
Okay.
So it's very shamanic, and in effect, what you are facing is death. This is the death shamans talk about. It's death, but death in the sense that you're meeting your shadow self, and it takes a warrior spirit to do it, because you when you see your shadow, it can be very frightening, because it's so painful. It could be something you really don't want to see. But if you can just relax and accept it, embrace it, and let it come through.
Okay.
On the other side of it is the opposite. So your darkest shadow is your brightest light.
Wow.
So it's I will send the article. What I'll do is I'll share the website with you, but I haven't read the book yet, but it was recommended to me, Alchemy of the Heart. But Michael Brown has done lots of talks on the
Beautiful.
on YouTube, and this particular article talks about this shadow work. It's quite a long article. He's put a lot of work into it. And he's put it out there freely for people to read. So he actually healed himself of a condition which would have killed him.
Wow.
Self-healed.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I thank you so much for assisting us today and helping with this work. Was thanking the galactic skulls, the crystal skulls, our angels, our guides, the galactics. And, you know, everyone who stepped in to assist us and be part of this journey with us today. It's incredibly healing. We had so many souls that we assisted as well. And so I just am delighted. I just am delighted. So.
It's lovely to be able to do that work. It's like shamanic work. It's psychopomp, to be able to save souls. It's beautiful.
How are you feeling right now?
I feel a lot clearer here. There's something going on here. A lot of clearance here. Hell of a lot. It's like very light. My head feels lighter as well.